Good afternoon, and welcome to the River Medina. Looking down it here from between East Cowes and Whippingham. I'm actually walking this afternoon from East Cowes to Ryde, and my intention is to walk along the banks of the Medina to Newport, and then over St George's Down and Ashy Down back to Ryde. It's an absolutely glorious afternoon. The air temperature is reasonably cool, but feels warm with the sun beating down. It's a lovely day, and right, so I'm going to press on to Whippingham. I hope you'll join me. So let's have a look. Oh, it's St Milfred's Church, Whippingham. Well, there's some sort of cafe there, or centre. Let's have a quick look, and then I can't spend too long because I'm on my walk. It's a Victorian building. Okay, so I don't know if you can see across on the far bank of the River Medina there's a field of solar panels, and then there's obviously lots of yachts moored up and boats in the Medina itself. I'm heading this way. I'm heading towards the Folly. The Folly is a pub on the banks of the Medina, and this week the outdoor areas of pubs reopened, and from my observations, they've been very popular. So I would imagine, given its lovely position and a fine afternoon, that the Folly is going to be pretty busy. Okay, so I've made it to Island Harbour, and the flags are still on half-mast. I guess they'll be raised for tomorrow because it's the Prince Philip, the Duke of Edinburgh's funeral today. So I don't know if I guess that's when you put the flags back up after that's happened, but I'm not 100% sure. So here we are, right. There's Vestas factory with the Blade Runner boat just pulled up alongside. It's a research facility for wind blades for the turbines. Right, I'm going to head across here and then along the banks of the Medina towards Newport. It's a lovely spot here. Looks like there's plenty of people outdoor eating and drinking at the pub and restaurant just over there. A yacht is heading out. And I guess you've got to wait for that to go before we can cross over the mouth of this inlet. Very nice. The remnants of the Ryde Queen, I think it's called, or something like that. It's looking a bit bedraggled. Obviously it was once a steamboat, then it became a nightclub, and now it's just a wreck. The shared path for walkers and cyclists called Medina Greenway. So heading this way. I'm going to try and do as pacey as I can, walk through there, and I'll speak to you again when I get to Newport. Might take me one or two shots, but try and walk quickly. not far from Newport now, just opposite the Newport Rowing Club. They are just looking south down the Medina, and then they're going up to north. Right, onward and upward. Right, so made it now to Newport, and just the tide looks like it's in, and coming down you can see the St Thomas's Church there, the tower and the spire at the top, hedging its bets I guess. The Bargeman's Rest, which appears to be open for outdoor drinking and dining, very popular pub here in Newport. Right, nice to get here. I'm going to walk through the town, grab a sandwich and then head up St George's Down, so I'll take a few pictures on the way through and I'll speak to you again when I get to St George's Down. Really beautiful afternoon now. Just grabbed the sandwich and a packet of crisps. I've walked through Newport and just about to take the footpath up to St George's Down, but just enjoying here a few moments by the Medina. Okay, byway A28 up St George's Down. So Newport Golf Club, really nice position here at the top of St George's Down. One or two people out playing golf, not too many that I can see. And there were quite a few cars in the clubhouse car park. Right, very nice. St George's Down, situated on the chalk spine of the island, was created through years of gravel extraction before being left to regenerate naturally. Today, White Building Materials are working with Hampshire and Isle of Wight Wildlife Trust to improve the area for wildlife. Over recent years, dense gorse scrub has taken over, crowding out other plants and offering little value for most other species. So they're going to manage that, and they're hoping that we're going to get more of the sort of wildlife you can see on the board here, including dancing adders. So Elizabeth, if you're watching, maybe this will be a place you'll want to avoid if you come and visit us again. This bit isn't en route, but I'm just going to have a quick look up here and see if we get a vantage point looking west. Oh, there's some sort of tower. Right, lots of warnings and dangers and keep out, but there is I guess heading that way, but that will take me totally off route, so I'm heading down to Ireton. But yeah, good view here. I see a bit of golfing going on. Right, let's crack on towards Ireton. Before I went to the Middle East, I used to do Walk the White every year. Fantastic charity walk, normally takes place in May, obviously with COVID restrictions. Didn't take place last year, at least not the normal one. I think they had some sort of virtual event, or do walk by yourself basically and maybe donate a bit of money. Anyway, but I've always been chatting with people when I've walked along here in the past that this is the first time in ages I've had a good look at St George's Down, and it's very, very pleasant up here. Very nice. Right, onward to Ireton. So just above, I don't know, some sort of agricultural place, or there's a car revival person there, I don't know where they're going. It looks to be quite severely off-road. But I think there's bluebells here. The first bluebells of spring that I've seen. And I don't know what they're doing. Anyway, right, so bluebell. Quite an interesting path here. Feels a bit like a bobsleigh run, weaving backward and forward, and with quite sort of curvy sides. So I think almost down at the road here towards Arreton. So this is something I've missed. A sit down on a long walk with a nice cup of tea and a glass of water. So here at the dairyman's daughter. Very pleasant afternoon. The temperature's still cold, but the sun very, very pleasant. Right, let's have a little rest here, have my drink, and then I'll be walking over Ashley Down and heading towards Ryde. Some sort of strange agricultural practice here. Whatever they're growing is obviously in columns or rows, depending on which way you're looking at it. That's like the an Excel way of farming. So I'm just walking across the farmer's fields, kind of to the south of Arreton, and I've come across this relatively new memorial put up in 2019 to Sergeant Pilot John Keating Hare of 145 Squadron, who lost his life near this spot on the 6th of November 1940 in a hurricane. He was 20 years old and one of Churchill's few. So there you are, Battle of Britain Historical Society. It's quite moving. I do like a good information board. So the history of the landscape. Across the field in front, to the far left-hand corner where the ground slopes away, 4,000 years ago would have been the tidal Eastern Yar estuary. The Mesolithic village stood here on its bank. We find clusters of flint flakes and tools indicating activity here. 50 yards out in the field in front stood a Roman bailiff's house. A scatter of building material can still be seen on the ground. Further to the left was a drill ground for troops billeted in Newchurch during the Napoleonic War of 1800 to 1815. We have found coins, tunic buttons and musket balls from this period. On this side of the packway, in the grass field in front of you, we found a Bronze Age burial urn for 700 BC. So lots and lots of history in the field in front of me here. Very good. It's Christmas every day here, approaching Knighton, a field of Christmas trees being grown. So, in fact, more than one field, various kind of sizes and ages, I guess. Right. Oh yes, look, these are a bit taller. The next field up, and they're a bit shorter. That one on the left-hand side there. All right. Heading up again. rush. Okay, so Brading Down Road. I think I'm going to go this way. It's like a choice. I know this way. This is the walk the white route, and this is roughly where I'm aiming. This will bring me out just the other side of Ashy Down, and then I'll head down to Numwell House. Well, a lovely afternoon. I'm getting quite tired now. Luckily I've still got some water left in my bottle. Getting a bit thirsty. This isn't particularly long, this next bit, but it is uphill. Oh, the way the light's catching the buildings here is very, very nice. Okay, welcome to the Eagle Head and Bloodstone Copses Nature Reserve. All right, okay, interesting. Let's see what nature we can find here. 6 o'clock in the evening, 2 hours to sunset. Very, very nice. Oh, I guess, which way? I'm going to go this way. Just across the farmer's fields here, I'm almost at Numwell Farm. I really enjoyed the walk through those woods, really nice. Bluebells out, little stream, very picturesque. So it's just a really nice walk. A very good route along the Medina and then up over St George's Down and then kind of this way into Ryde. When I'm sort of still a way to go, but I'm kind of go on the roads in a minute towards Tesco basically, and then make my way home from there. So it seems like a good place to say thank you for joining me, and I will see you on the next one.